On this episode of I Wish They Still Made That Gun, I've got a real treat. If you follow the channel, you've already seen this yesterday in a post, and that is the Colt model 1908 vest pocket. These things are awesome. We'll go ahead and clear it for you now. I usually keep the mag loaded, but I don't keep them chambered because they're not a modern gun, not super safe to carry chambered, but I'll get into that. So these things were made 1908. Now they actually predate that. They were made by FN. Prior to that, basically same exact gun. And the way that worked is John Browning basically sold his handguns to FN for the European market, and then very similar copies to Colt on the US market. A lot of similarities, there may be slight differences, but in the case of this gun and the FN model, they're almost identical. Now, as mentioned, I don't carry this chambered because it has no firing pin block or modern internal safeties. What you do have, though, is a grip safety and your regular manual safety. But again, not drop safe, so I just don't do it that way. I carry this nostalgically. It's not a primary carry gun. I just love carrying this thing in a vest, as John Moses Browning intended. Now, an absolute joy to shoot. Yes, it's a small gun. It's tiny, but it shoots a tiny little 25 ACP cartridge, so no recoil. And while these are small and a lot of people might struggle to get a grip on it, you don't need hardly any grip because there's no recoil. And the best part is, when you get high on the gun, your index finger's right in line with the barrel. So all you have to do is point and shoot, and you'll hit. And that's good because there's not really much for sights. They are pitiful. So really fun to shoot, a joy to carry, and just a classic piece of American history. Look at that Colt medallion right there, just beautiful. The markings, the case color hardening. Now this gun is in kind of rough shape, and I bought it that way intentionally. I did not want a collector. I wanted something I could carry and shoot, and I really like the model with the wood grips because most have kind of like a rubberized plastic grip. So really neat gun. I wish Colt would bring this back in a reissue. I know they did the 1908 380 version using standard manufacturing to produce that. I wish they'd do that with this, but I don't think there'd be a market because it would be expensive, and it's a little tiny 25 that's not really practical to carry nowadays. But boy, are they fun to shoot, fun to collect, and just a real treasure to have in your collection.